Hello and welcome to week 7 of N486. This week you will be practicing your presentations via the discussion board, and you will also be working towards completing the final assignment in Sentinel City. The final simulation assignment in Sentinel City is completed within the program. As you go through the steps that I'm going to review here, you will document within the program, and at the end you'll save the final PDF and then upload that for submission to Blackboard. The first component of the final assignment is the family support assessment. So for this part of the assignment, you are going to locate the health department, and once you've entered the health department, you're going to walk into the interview room, and you will note that once you walk into that interview room that this assessment form will become available. You will complete the assessment form by asking the client questions, and once you have completed the entire form, you'll click submit. So you may go back to some of the questions that you've asked to make sure you've got all the information. For this assignment, you must be sure that you click submit before you move on to step 3 in order to complete the next component where you will enter the client's apartment. The next step then is the home safety assessment. So you'll locate the apartment, which is in Nightingale Square, close to the laundromat. You will approach the door next to the laundromat, and then it will allow you to enter the apartment. Once you've entered the apartment, you will complete the home safety assessment by noting any health, safety, and environmental hazards within the apartment. There are quite a few hazards in the home, but I do want you to then prioritize your top 2 health, safety, and environmental concerns once you've finished identifying all of the hazards that are present. And you can prioritize them based on those numbers that are there. So the first one in each of those 3 categories would be the one that's most serious, and the second would be the second most important, with the potential to affect the most people or cause long-term injury. Avoid prioritizing the same hazard within 2 categories, even though it may fit in both. So I want you to prioritize 2 different within each category. So you'll have a total of 6 different hazards that you have identified as priority. Within each, then, you will provide an evidence-based rationale for why you are choosing to prioritize that hazard as a priority, and also a recommendation. So what would you do for this? What would you recommend to the family? How would you work towards remedying the situation? The last component then is the care plan. So after you've documented all of the hazards and your plan for each of those, you will click on the Family Support Assessment tab and review the information from that form. And then you will be able to click on the Nursing Diagnosis tab and begin the care plan for the family. In the Nursing Action section, I do want you to make sure you include 3 community resources from your own community with links to the material or brochures for that resource. These would be resources that would be appropriate based on the Family Support Assessment and the Home Safety Assessment, as well as making sure you're also identifying all other appropriate nursing actions. Once you've completed this care plan section, you will want to make sure you review how to submit it as